Alright guys, in this quick video, I'm going to walk you through the steps of how to use layers in Piskel in a pretty simple way. So to start, what I did was my very first step that I did was I created my background. I knew that I didn't want my background to move, but then I wanted things moving along my horizon line and in the sky. As you can see, I have a ladybug right here and then clouds right here. So the reason why those are a little bit more transparent or opaque is because they're sitting on different layers. So your layers are over here, and whatever layer is highest up is the layer that's going to sit in front, and whatever layer is further down is what's going to be in the very background. So how I would do this is if you want to have a complex background like a landscape or like a football field or some sort of room or location that you're in or a fun, crazy pattern, I would design that on your first frame. And then all you have to do is add the frames that you want. So I'm just going to do 5 for this sample, and I'm going to turn the frames per second off so we don't go crazy. What I would do is I would make sure that I have my first frame selected and that you have the layer selected that has your background, and then you can just do the clone tool. So now that is all on my frames in the same spot. Next, what I'm going to do is I created a new layer by clicking this plus button, and I designed a ladybug on this layer. Now, a benefit and a pro for working in layers is that you can manipulate just that layer and you don't have to worry about messing up the pixels on another part of your animation or another layer or things like that. So if I want to duplicate my ladybug to this next frame, the easiest way to do that is to select the rectangle selection tool, and all you have to do is select those pixels, and then when you hover over this, you can see the Command Copy or Command C action, and that's how you will copy. So you can simply copy it. So I just clicked Command C, and then I'm going to click on my next frame, and you'll see that has those same pixels highlighted. So all you have to do is hit Command V, but this next step is important. You have to press Enter in order to place that ladybug on the frame. So now you can see that my ladybug is here. Again, the nice thing about working in layers in Piskel is the fact that you can manipulate just that part of your picture and just those pixels. So now I'm going to move my ladybug just a little bit. So now if I turn up my speed, you can see that just the ladybug moves. So it's kind of nice to see that. The next thing that we're going to do, I'm going to have my clouds. I'll show you how to move some of these clouds so you don't have to worry about it. Actually, first I'm going to quickly just place my ladybug throughout the whole thing. So I'm going to copy it again, and then I'm going to paste it again and enter. And I will move it just a little bit more. And then you can also just paste it in the same spot, and I'm going to move it again there. That looks like it. Does that move again? Yeah. And then I'll do it one more time. So I just want my ladybug moving across my horizon line. Okay, so then what I did, because I wanted to have things moving in multiple directions and have multiple objects just to make it a little bit more dynamic and exciting, I drew some clouds. So those are on their own layer as well. So again, what I'm going to do is they start there, and I'm going to select these pixels and copy them, and then I can just paste them onto my next frame and enter. And then I can just click on the Move tool and move those just a little bit. And then I can do the same thing again and move them just a little bit. Now, if you want to know exactly where those clouds were on the previous frame, you can definitely select them, because wherever you copy those on the frame is exactly where they will be pasted. So I'm going to move those just a little bit. Awesome. Excuse me. So now you can see that those, both of those objects and both of those layers move independent of each other, which is kind of nice and kind of fun and can create some really interesting qualities on your animation. This is really awesome if you have like a car driving or a person walking across a sidewalk or different things like that. Notice that I've renamed these layers just so I don't get confused. All you have to do in order to do that is click on the layer and then click this pencil button, edit the name, and click OK. I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions and get creative.